How to protect Uber drivers against carjacking. A lot of attention is rightfully paid to the safety of Uber riders. But what about drivers? Uber's safety data shows that drivers were victims of nearly half of all sexual assaults during Uber rides. Additionally, drivers spend many hours on the road and meet many strangers each day. This puts them under various kinds of risks to their physical security and health. However, there are tactics and tools available to drivers to mitigate the dangers they face in the line of duty. These are the actions you can take before and during every trip to ensure your safety is optimized. 1. Do not drive during peak crime hours. According to the FBI, midnight is the peak hour for violent crimes like rape and sexual assault, while 2 a.m. is when most drunk driving incidents happen. If you are a night driver, it might be a good idea to knock off before midnight and resume after 2 a.m. in order to avoid this high-risk window. 2. Know your city. Chicago police have reported that rideshare drivers are a key target for carjacking. While Chicago may be an outlier, it is a fact that every city has high-risk neighborhoods and high-risk roads. Know them, map them out, and make a point to avoid fares from those places. If you have to go there, then at least you will know when and where to be vigilant. 3. Do not drive a desirable car. A driver in Chicago was driving a 2016 black Lexus sedan. Within seconds of picking up his 2 male passengers, he was held at gunpoint and forced to abandon his vehicle. Most Uber drivers use their own cars as a means of earning supplemental income. However, if your car happens to be a type that is a hot target for criminals, you may want to rethink that decision. Using it to pick fares may cost you the car, and possibly, your life. 4. Park strategically and stay in the car. If a rider attempts to get you out of your car, leave immediately. Especially if the location and circumstances are sketchy. It is not your job to help them with their bags or to open doors. The police have recorded incidents where a driver is convinced to get out of their car for one reason or another when they arrive to pick a rider, only to be attacked and robbed of the car or other valuables by perpetrators working together. You should also park your car in a well-lit area and in a manner that allows you to drive off quickly and easily, if necessary. If in a new area, drive past the pickup location first and conduct some surveillance so that you know how to exit the place. Aim the car at the exit southwest that you can drive off without having to reverse or make a 3-point turn. 5. Pay attention to rider ratings. A passenger with a low rating, between 1 and 3, should give you pause. Especially if it's at night and the location you have to pick the passenger from is discouraging, for example, a bar or a dangerous neighborhood. It might probably be a good idea to cancel that ride. Rely on your intuition. If it feels wrong, don't accept that fare. 6. Do not pick riders with phantom profiles. Unlike drivers who are required to register with government-issued IDs, riders can use fake names, fake emails, blank avatars, and burner phones when they register. This gives rise to phantom profiles which, in turn, allows riders to have a level of anonymity that makes it easy to commit crimes and get away with them. Should you get such a fare, don't accept it. Just cancel it and wait for a rider with a real ID, a real name, and a real picture. A rider that's verified by the app. 7. Require the rider to sit in the back seat and buckle up. Make the rider sit in the back, ask them to buckle up, and do not drive off until you hear the buckle click. This is particularly important if you are a woman driver because a male rider, especially an intoxicated one, may insist on sitting at the front in order to flirt and banter with you. Firmly but politely direct him to the back seat. In addition to keeping the rider safe in case of an accident, seating in the back maintains enough social distancing to help prevent communicable disease transmission. It will also eliminate the risk of a hostile rider grabbing the steering wheel in case of an altercation. It also enables you to discreetly monitor your rider using the driving mirror. 8. Eat and get enough sleep. If you are hungry and tired, your response time will be too slow. Your judgment will be compromised. So, get enough sleep and eat a solid meal before your first trip. Drink plenty of water throughout your shift and carry snacks in the car to keep your spirits up. A chocolate bar is okay, fruits are best. This will keep you alert enough to handle anything. You will avoid traffic accidents, road rage, and risky situations. How to deconflict if things go bad. If you are already driving but the rider is having a bad day and is irate or moody, don't allow it to escalate. Change the subject or maintain some silence. Do not engage the rider in an argument or debate. Stay firmly polite and let them calm down. If the situation continues to escalate despite your best efforts, drive to a well-lit public place with witnesses and cameras, like a gasoline station or shopping mall. End the ride and order the rider out of the vehicle. If you have mapped out your routes in advance, you will have pre-identified such safe stops. If the rider gets physical, immediately pull to the side of the road and stop the car. Grab the keys, grab your phone, and get out of the car. Get away from the situation, call the police, and ask for help. If the rider is a criminal, especially an armed one, do not fight or resist. Separate yourself from the situation as hastily and peacefully as possible. Give up the car immediately and do not give them a reason to harm you. Fighting back is only an option when you need to defend yourself. Don't fight for the car or other valuables. Use the strategies together. These strategies work best when used simultaneously. They reinforce each other and provide you with the situational awareness you need to keep yourself safe while on the job. However, eating and getting enough sleep is key. We have only shared it at the bottom of the list to deliberately indicate that it is the foundation of all the other strategies. Therefore, although it is the last item on the list, it is the first thing you must do every day before you get in the car.